Alright, so it's been a couple months since I did this. I know I said I'd try to get at least done once a week. Sadly, when depression takes over, it doesn't help, and being bipolar makes it even worse, especially when you're bipolar type 2 depression. So, I hit my first milestone of 425. Go me. And it felt really good. Now, as of June 2nd, I went ahead and weighed myself again. I am now down to 410. Now, to me, like I said, I wanted to get down below 400 by the time summer rolled around. Technically, it's still not summer, it's still late spring and everything. So hopefully I'll get that done. Right now, I've done a lot of really cathartic things. I've talked with my ex-wife about things. Right now, I think it's best that I do this alone. And I know when I say that, everybody's like, oh, you're not alone. I know I'm not alone. I mean, come on, you guys are here for me, and I appreciate that more than you will ever know. When I say alone, I mean, it's a battle I have to fight on my own. These are my demons. I have to conquer them. It's just one of those, you're not going to break me anymore. Because truly, I am unbreakable. It's why I want to get the tattoo, unbreakable. And then the other thing I want to get tattooed on my arm again is there is no tomorrow. Because once I get into that mindset, it's like, I'll do it tomorrow. No, there is no tomorrow. You do it now. So I'm getting into the mindset where, this has to be done. This is something that without fail, I have to do it. So, I get a lot of really great responses when I post on Facebook, and it's like, if I can do this, if somebody who weighed over 550 pounds, 550, yes, that's 550, anybody can do this. All you have to do is keep on it, and keep on it, and keep on it. Sure, I've had times where I've been like, yeah, let me go ahead and eat this bag of chips, let me go ahead and eat this triple whopper from Burger King, but I did throw away the buns, so even though it was kind of it still kind of broke the keto rules. I mean, honestly, it's a bitch and a half to stay on it. I'm not gonna lie to you, it really truly is. But I still do it, because I know sooner or later it's gonna be ingrained in me enough to where it's like, nope, this is gonna happen whether you like it or not. I want to see myself be where I should be. Tomorrow I have a really great interview with a really great company. Hopefully I'll be making more than I have ever made an hour at a job. It's helping people, and that's what I really want to do. If this helps people, like one of the people that commented on my status on Facebook was like, dude, you need to sit down and write a food diary. You could probably make a whole lot of money on it. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing it, because honestly, I remember everything that I've eaten in the past 4 months since I started doing real keto. Didn't realize I was doing keto, but I'm going to start doing that because I wake up, I have breakfast, I put away stuff for my lunch, then I came home and I made my dinner. And then I went to bed. I got back up, did everything again. It's been rough mentally. But I know I'm built for it. It's like I keep posting, I'm built for this shit. I always have been. It's why, honestly, I think I should... It's a lot like Keanu Reeves. I think I'm better off alone. I know that sounds weird, and I have stated to Cheyenne that our story isn't over yet. The chapters of the book are done for now, but our story isn't over yet. And I'm not holding on to the hope. Don't get me wrong, but just what I've been shown, it isn't over yet. Our marriage, yes. Our friendship, I don't know. I think sooner or later I'm just going to have to break off contact for a little while for my own well-being. You know, it's not anything bad. Don't get me wrong. People are like, oh my God, that's so bad. No, it's not. Mentally, the mentality that you have to be able to lose this amount of weight is, I have to do it. This is something that I'm going to have to do. As much as I love my ex-wife, I need to let go of everything. I need to be away from everyone that I wouldn't say has caused me pain, but yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say on that, because yeah, I've caused her enough pain, let's be brutally honest here. I'm no angel, although yeah. So, you know, I already know what that means, shut up. For those people that read body language, eat a rock. Just knowing what I'm supposed to become is going to be hard for me, because it's going to be alone. But then again, you know, losing my mother 15 years ago, and actually 15 years ago, the first of last month on May 1st, it's been a dark night of the soul for me for 15 years. And I know, sure, Cheyenne came in and she really did help, and I'm not going to bullshit you on that. She really did help. I was still very much in the dark. When you're in the dark, you either need a light or you become the light. Becoming the light is what I've needed to do for myself. And in trying to make my ex-wife happy, I lost myself. Trying to make everybody else happy, I lost myself. I never tried to make myself happy, and that's the mentality that you have to get out of to help yourself. Because if you don't, all you're going to do is destroy yourself. Just like I did. I destroyed myself physically, and I destroyed myself mentally. It's one thing that I posted on my Instagram, you know, hey, I'm unbreakable because I'm already broken. Now, I was working with somebody who was like, oh, that's not how it works. That's exactly how it works. You can't break me anymore. There is no breaking what's already been broken. Be it trust, be it a heart, be it a mind. But what I will do is I will take those pieces and I'll mold something different. Something powerful, as I've stated before. It's crazy what I was shown when I asked God for help. And I was like, you know what, dude, I'm not asking you nice no more. And I don't like that. And you know what? No, I do like the fact that I have to work for it, because in the end, if you have to work for it, it makes it worth it, right? Just saying. And I think really doing these videos really helps me, and it does become cathartic. I can't explain why exactly, but I know just getting shit off of my chest helps. Even though even though it's not to God and everybody yet, it will be. Give it time. I don't want to end up being that guy, you know, that, oh, he's just mooching off everybody else. I used to be like that. I just need a fucking job. Then getting a job will help me out. But the good thing about going back to this job tomorrow, job interview tomorrow, it's a few miles away. So and the good thing about it is that I can walk. I'll probably take an Uber in the morning to go to it, if that's what it takes, and then I'll just walk home because it's within walking distance. Not too terribly long of a walk, but it'll help me in the long run, and that's what I appreciate. not much else to talk about. I mean, well, actually, I take that back. May 1st of 2004, it goes back to being alone. One of the things that I learned about being alone is that sometimes it's just okay. When you have something that traumatic happen in your life and there's no one there for you, you tend to become, I don't want to say disconnected, but you become a rock. And that's what I had to do. I had, and one of the things that I remember about that week is that one of the hardest men I've ever known, my father, very loving but also very hard, didn't show his emotion much. There was a few times that he did cry from things that I was there when it happened. I won't go into it. My sister was in her room at the time. A few family members were hanging around the house. It was a few days before the funeral, and father called me into the kitchen. He said, "Son," I was like, "Hey, Pop, what's going on?" He goes, I need you to hug me right now." I was like, "Well, okay, come here, Pop." So I hugged him, and the man bawled in my arms. He bawled so hard that he fell on the floor. I literally had to I couldn't keep him up anymore, so I sat there and I hugged him and I rocked him, told him it's gonna be okay, Pop. Now, when he goes, I'll be alone again. But this time I'll be more prepared. It's just one of the things that I've come to understand is that sometimes it's better to be alone. Not always. It does get lonely. Don't get me wrong. It does get lonely. But being alone just happens to be what I need to do. Alright, I'm gonna get out of your hair. I mean, out of mine even. So, love you guys.